9:26, everybody, and in the wee hours this morning, the second to last episode of season 2 of The Lord of the Rings, The Ring of Power, it dropped.
Yep, and of course, we'll do our best not to include any spoilers during this interview, but here's just a peek.
Miriel, you cannot.
If we are to walk the path of the faithful, it must be me who takes the first step.
Ooh.
I mean, and playing Queen Regent Muriel in the popular drama is an actress known for such shows as Power, Shooter, Spartacus, Arrow, as well as the movie The Accountant.
Great movie.
And we have that queen on our couch this morning, Cynthia Addai-Robinson. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for traveling here to the east side of Manhattan.
Happy to be here.
In the middle of everything, you just wanted to jump into the mess, right?
We needed this. We needed this. I mean, no doubt that this show was going to be huge, but were you prepared for how the fans would just blow up and the notoriety, everything?
Yeah, you know, it's funny. I guess I didn't go into it thinking about that, because even thinking back to the beginning of this journey for me, I mean, this has now been 4 years of my life when I started on this. So I was cast in the middle of the pandemic. I went to New Zealand to shoot the first season. So we were kind of just in a bubble with it. I didn't think about the implications of, you know, you're on Lord of the Rings, you're on one of the world's sort of, you know, most popular sort of stories. And I'm just along for diehard. So this one is from Justin, okay? And Justin says, your character, Queen Regent Muriel, is one of a few strong women in Middle-earth. What does it mean to represent that strength and power to the Ring of Power fans? Well, you know, I'm happy to be amongst all of the strong women, because I think the female characters for this series, I think a modern audience has that expectation. It would feel, I think, kind of retrograde if it was anything less. And I love that in our world we get to sort of have an array of female and male characters that are flawed, complicated, strong, vulnerable, and I love that I get to embody that as an actor. You hope that, you know, the roles you get to play have that sort of complexity to them. So happy to be the face for that, one of many faces.
All right, our next question is from Josh. In season 1, your character was blinded by the explosion caused by the volcano in Mordor. How has her disability factored into your choices for season 2?
Yeah, I mean, the sort of the blindness as an allegory for what's going on in Numenor. You know, when the showrunner sort of told me that that's what the story was going to be, I thought, wow, okay, that's going to be really powerful. But I never viewed it as a disability, to be honest. It felt like it kind of heightened all of her other senses. It allowed her to really sort of be attuned to her circumstances. And, you know, Numenor, really, it's about sort of the fracturing of society, the downfall of a great civilization. And it's unfortunately only going to get more dramatic from here on out. So, yeah.
We're taking a look at some of this video, right? And we were talking about the volcanic explosion. It was in the ocean, it was out of the ocean. Obviously, there's some waves. And your character's in the middle of it all. So did you know you're gonna have to be involved in that kind of stuff when you signed the dotted line? Like, hello, Summer.
I did not.
Yeah.
You know, it was a project and a role that was shrouded in a lot of mystery, even to know the lore, because my character, you know, is in the lore, is one of Tolkien's characters. So I kind of know what my end point is going to be ultimately. Didn't know what it was going to be when I signed on.
Water.
And you know, this season I'm in the water. I have this amazing sort of trial by the sea moment, but my thinking was, this is not going to be the last time that I'm in the water.
But no stunt doubles or anything like that? You did
an
do it all?
amazing water stunt double, but I did do an underwater sequence. There's a big tank in Pinewood Studios in London, and first time working underwater, it's very, very visceral. It's very intense.
I was just going to say, what was that like?
Yeah, it was, I mean, you know, that feeling of panic that starts to rise. It was about sort of tamping that down and just having the self-belief to go, I'm going to be able to do this. I have all of the support around me. And I triumphed over my own fears, and it felt like a nice parallel for Miriel having this sort of victory over this sea monster.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in again. It was so nice to meet you.
Thank you very much. And I have to say that the episode that's out, episode 7, which is our second to last episode, I watched it at a screening for the first time 2 nights ago. It's incredible. It is jaw-dropping. I have to say that.
Good.
So you have to watch tonight.
That's a tease. There you go.